More rain meant that champions Warwickshire began the defence of their LV County Championship title with a draw against newly promoted Derbyshire at Edgbaston. After so much time had been lost, that draw was always inevitable as play got underway on time, with Varun Chopra soon completing his 50 from his 98th ball. Warwickshire had begun the day on 90 without loss in reply to Derbyshire's 226, and this final day was always going to be about nothing more than statistics. Chopra and Ian Westwood would have been delighted to get their season underway with a 100-run partnership for the opening wicket, something they've got rather used to. Indeed, it was their 6th in their last 12 matches together. A crunching drive through the covers now took Westwood to his 52. That was his 8th boundary in an innings which had thus far lasted some 119 balls. He survived for only a dozen more though before he fell to end the opening stand on 139, slicing a drive off Tim Grunewald into the hands of Ross Whiteley to go for 56. Derbyshire had had to wait until the 44th over for their first wicket back in the top division since Kevin Dean bagged one against Somerset in the year 2000. But in spite of Chopra, who continued to impress as he's done for much of the last few seasons, they were soon able to celebrate a few more times before rain ended play at lunch. Will Porterfield couldn't resist a flighty delivery from Wes Durston, which he drove to Whiteley after making 6. Chopra was then very well held by Tom Pointer behind the stumps off Chesley Hughes to end his 3.5-hour stay on 76. And Jim Troughton rather threw his wicket away, advancing down the pitch to Durston but getting nowhere near the ball. He was gone for 5. Rather than just bat out the last 20 minutes before lunch with the rain on its way from the south, Laurie Evans and Tim Ambrose now went after the two spinners in an attempt to get at least one batting bonus point. Given the state of the game, they really had nothing to lose, and every single point could turn out to be so important as the season advances. This pair took their team to 200 on the stroke of lunch to get that solitary batting bonus point. But the rain duly arrived and there was no more play after the break, with Warwickshire ending on 201 for 4. They took 7 points from the game, while Derbyshire will perhaps be pleased with the 5 they accrued ahead of their next match away at Middlesex.